Today's Friday, June the 28th. I think it was 8:52 at night. Scrolling down the website, and I heard a man project his spirit and say, "You one of us?" Then I thought, "Oh, the minority," and they call it the We're the World Club. I never joined any club other than a dance club, and that was back in the uh, early '80s. But then I thought just now, well, maybe he meant job title. You know what job title I always wanted in a lifetime? I used to want to be a police, but I went to take the physical agility test, and I have scoliosis of the spine. I could never could touch my toes, not even as a child. In gym class, I could never touch my toes. Then I thought maybe I could be a pharmacist, but my IQ was pretty low, and I can do that. And next I thought, well, maybe I could be a federal bureau officer. But then I heard you have to darn near run track to be one of them, so I'm like, no, I can't be that. But I can never be a federal judge or anybody with an IQ with a good job, because dyslexia run in the family. My father couldn't read and write. My brothers couldn't read and write. My mother didn't. She only liked to study enough to pass a test, and she didn't like to read. She read a Bible, but I don't know what it is. But I always had a hard time punctuating. Have a low IQ, but I feel like I've been surviving in life. I learned that in a lifetime, special people don't know they're special. It just feels like life left you behind. Everybody who started out with you in high school, that graduated with you, they're homeowners. And when you look back, you're not. That's when you know you're slow. It's true. People who are mentally slow, just because if you're mentally slow, I used to work for a company called Spiegel's many years ago, a catalog warehouse. I think that was in 1988. I was an order filler. If you order something through the catalog, I was the person who went and got it. You have to be fast, and if you're really fast, you make your own check with extra bonus money. And one time I ran right smack into a metal pole. Make a long story short, I'm slow, but I'm intact. But anyway, my job, I fixed my mouth, and from there I went to work, and I got my quota. But as the years went by, like 3 years or so went by, funny things started happening. I started missing family members' birthdays and holidays, and I was the only person showing up for work on a holiday. So, yeah, but injuries to the head is whatever. So I could never have a high IQ to get a decent paying job. But God is with me to help guide me through this life. He's a male, and those males rough up the females and want to make your little gal tough. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. I've been walking with the Lord in my flesh in this life for almost 40 years. I would say 35, something like that. But yeah, he's tough on the gal. I get my roar from him. But without him, I can't flip a fly without a baseball cap. That's the only way I could hit a fly, not a swat. You have to catch it on the center of the cap and then smash it with your fist or something. But I can't whip a fly without the good Lord, and He's all I have. To toughen up the girl when the world walk over you and trash you and put you down. He's the only one who comes through by His Spirit, like, get up, pray, it ain't over, Yeah, but anyway, I want to come out with the victory because He's on my side. If vain be the help of men, and men won't amend their ways and pay for sodomy, against my life. Like I said, the definition of sodomy in the dictionary is anal trespasses, But my definition is every evil under the sun, especially when you put people on sting investigations and federal watch lists and do it behind their back. You can kill a person behind their back. So I went through a course of global sodomy that lasted over 20 years. And it's time for the victory because I can't continue to hold on to this battle. But God has said, I got the battle, You come up here and I set it off, But anyway, I didn't want to see that happen because that's top mega solutions, That's the Alpha and Omega solutions. And that's not a game. That's not a laughing matter. It's not a joke. It's not a lie. So anyway, I just have to just stay prayerful because what did the Lord say to me lately? He said, well, the room that I sleep in, go sleep in the room that you don't sleep in. Sleep somewhere fresh, because get your body ready. Even I can pull you, even if you're not on a fast. So that sounds good, but I can't continue to hold on to this battle. And I'm tired of cashing those little $1,300 a month check. They say be thankful. No, my enemy is out there that didn't suffer. I just spending the blood of my family members, and importing sushi and wine from another country. I appreciate you standing up to help me, and the country's coming together, but the problem haven't stopped yet. The cameras are still in the house, and when I wake up and I don't never taste sushi in my life, if I can't enjoy my suffering and buy my way out the country or whatever I want to do, it's grievous to see somebody else spending trillions and all I get a month is $1,300, and they even just threatened to cut off my utility insurance, but just point blank sick of it. But I'm not going to self-destruct. I'm going to do what the Lord says. Sanctify yourself in another room, and I can pull you from there. I'm going to take the battle to top mega, but I will not be mocked. I will not be ignored, and I will not be cheated and mistreated, because when I fall, they had to pull footprints in the sand. When the man fainted, God carried him. I'm going to have to get my footprints and fall in his arms, because he's still here. When the world want to accuse you, hate you, write you off as the unforgivable, updated version of Jack John, I don't care nothing about your write-off. I don't care nothing about your turn back on me. So sad in my heart, when people turn their back on me, that means you're headed towards the bathroom to drop that load of turds that you're full of. Because you're turned back against me don't mean nothing. You're right off. You're trying to write me off as the update version of the unforgivable Jack Johnson. That don't mean nothing to me. If God be for me and is before me, and he is for me, he's more than the world against me. You can turn your back all you want to. I don't need your like points. Your absence is a peace of mind. You don't give me your like points and stuff. See, but when you write in my box and tick me off and run up my blood pressure, I'd rather that you not write it all. And that's all you turn back me. Your God is a bathroom. All right, because God is. He's going to bring this battle through. And I'm claiming that victory. All right? All right. So maybe that's not what the man meant. I thought when he said, you one of us. I'm like, I know the minority. You're kidding. Back off. Right there. My mom said, calm down, fix your face up, and speak peacefully. He could have meant you one of us federal judges. Now I could never be in the office of the VIPs because I've been crushed in a lifetime with a whole lot of tension. And a simple tap on the shoulder, can you hand me a cup? Might look like a war tap or something, I don't know, I can't explain it, but a lot of times when I feel myself getting out of control or Jehovah hot-headed kind of anger, God is kind of God, when he get angry, he turns into something else. Smoke start coming out the bottom of his neck, he turned to a dragon or something. I get that anger from Jehovah, from that side of life. But smoke don't come out my neck, but it feels like more something greater than adrenaline rise up in you. And you can't tell me I'm going to lose this fight. You can't tell me I'm going to get gunned down, cut up, shut up, and buried today. You can't tell me that. That's the way God is, He's a peaceful king with the right hand, but with the left hand, he's something greater than snap, crackle, and pop. But you can't tell me that the hollow point that the officer for the load up and me, I'm going to feel it. I'm not going to feel it. I don't know. That's what gods are. And God is, in the movies with the queen, when you make the queen mad, you go, off with his head, Hey, I'm from another time frame, and you can't buff up against me. You can't sass me out on the phone. You can't hang up on me. You can't, the queen spirit from another time is there. But in this time frame, I can't, I went down to the currency exchange, and I ain't never known. If you have to cash in a money order that wasn't cash, it costs $15 now, and it takes 3 months to come back. But I recently had that done at a different currency exchange. It only cost me $5, and it came back in 2 weeks. So when you misconduct yourself against somebody and got everybody else walking over that person and starting unnecessary foolish arguments and stuff, you ignite that.